Hi Cancers, thank you for joining me on Scorp Tarot. I appreciate you checking out my channel. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions to the channel. And thank you for just viewing the videos, guys. This is a mid to end of September of 2017 reading for you, Cancer. The energies that come through this 9-card general energy will apply. Some of the energies and the messages that come through will apply to you all. You should start to see the energies possibly currently right now, the middle of the month, but definitely through the end of the month and possibly into October, guys. Now, everybody who's watching this video that has Cancer in their sign will get 1 or 2 messages that relate to you specifically and that you can apply to your life to help you move towards a more positive direction. But all of the messages that I speak of in this reading may not apply to you. So only take those things that resonate with you and leave the rest. If you are interested in a private reading that is specific to you and your situation, I offer those. I offer a 15-minute reading, a 30-minute reading, and a 1-hour reading, guys. If you're interested in a reading, private reading, please contact me at Scorp Tarot. That's ScorpTarot at gmail.com. Let me know if you want the 15-minute, the 30-minute, or the hour reading. My price list is listed below in the description section on my channel. And let me know what your sign is. Once you send me that email to let me know your interest in a private reading, I will respond, send you an invoice. All of my billing and invoices are handled through PayPal. It's a nice secure site. The checkout is easy and quick, and they alert me, let me know when the invoice has been settled. So guys, that's it. You guys are ready to get started. This is your mid-September 2017 reading, so let's go ahead and do it, Cancer. Let's see what messages Universe Spirit has for you. I'm going to tilt this down so you guys can see the cards as they come out. All right, let's see. Creator, Universe, Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Cancer this mid-September? That's too many. This mid-September through the end of September 2017. What do you want to communicate to the sign of Cancer? What should they, that's too many. Keep going. What should they focus on? What do you want them to be aware of? That's too many. Oh my gosh. Creator, Universe, Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Cancer this mid-September through end of September? What is it that you want to communicate to the sign of Cancer? What should they be aware of? What should they focus on, Creator? Only the highest energies of love, light, and truth come through these cards and come through me, Creator. What messages do you have for the sign of Cancer? What should they focus on this last 2 weeks of September 2017? What would you like to communicate to the sign of Cancer, Creator? Only the highest energies. That's, well, goodness gracious. That's it, guys. Those are 9 cards. Goodness. Those came out quickly, Cancer. Let's see what message Universe Spirit has for you. Okay, you got some serious changes. You got some heavy hitters. Matter of fact, you've got 4 major arcana in this 9-card reading. So you've got major changes at hand for these next 2 weeks, Cancer. It's going to call for you to make sure that you're balanced, make sure that you are positive, and you move forward, you know, manifesting and thinking on good things. Okay, the general energy for your sign, Cancer, is the, for these next 2 weeks, for this reading, is this 5 of Wands. This 5 of Wands can speak to competition. It can speak to conflict. It can speak to going back and forth. It can speak to just conflict with people, a group of people. So let's see what this is about, Sagittarius, Cancer. All right, let's see. First, you have the 4 of Wands, which is an excellent card. That 4 of Wands speaks to stability, celebration. Some call this the reunion card. Next, you have the Magician. Then you have the World card. Next, you have the 8 of Pentacles, Cancer. Then you have the 6 of Swords. Then you have the 9 of Swords. Then you have the Tower, major arcana, major changes. Then you have the Justice card. And then last but not least, you have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, let's go ahead and start from the top. Cancer. As I said, first off, you have the Four of Wands. This is an excellent card. This card speaks to stability. Like I said, it can speak to celebration. They call this the reunion card. It could be marriage. But whatever it is, there's some sort of celebration, a reunion. There's some sort of, which is stable and festive. All right, Cancers. Next, you have the Magician card. This Magician card speaks to power, creativity, manifestation. It speaks to, as you can see, this rabbit is holding the world in its hand. And it has the fertility sign on the world. That means you're fertile ground right now. The energy is fertile. And it sits right next to the world card also, which speaks to the culmination of a cycle. Something has ended. And matter of fact, you got the Tower too, Cancer. So you got endings all in this reading. This for the next 2 weeks. The Tower speaks to the sudden tearing down of things that don't serve you. Sudden tearing down of things that aren't built on a solid foundation, Cancer. And so those things that aren't for your best and highest good, you're going to start seeing them fall away. And universe is giving you an opportunity. And if they do, allow them to. You got to be fluid during this time. When you have major changes like that going on, don't be like this Four of Pentacles. Don't be like that. Don't be the type where you're holding those things, where you're holding anything tightly. Because, see, when you have this energy of endings, and when you have this energy, Cancer, of the Tower tearing things down, when you have this energy of the world, culmination of a cycle. So that means something is ended, something is dying. And you're being given the opportunity to rebuild. You're being given the opportunity to manifest, like this Magician card. Universe Spirit is saying you're in a time of reward because you have endings. You have things that have ended. So what is it that you want to manifest, Cancer? You can create the world that you want. You see that because you got the Magician that sits next to the world, literally. So build, you know what? And the energy I'm picking up right here is what you want. On this top row, you have the Four of Wands, the Magician, and the World. This is telling me that this is what you want to create. This is what you want your new world to look like, because this is what was in your past. This Nine of Swords, running over every negative scenario over in your mind, staying up at night, thinking all kind of crazy thoughts, most of which ain't even gonna come true, but this is what you were doing, Cancer. So Universe Spirit is saying, I see this is what you want to manifest. This is what you want to create in your world. You want to create stability. You want to create reunion. You want to create happy family, happy life card. You want to create, and this isn't the 10 of Cups, but still, this is a similar energy with the Six of Wands. You want to create reunions with your family, friends, those who are close to you. You want stability in your life. You want the happy home. You want, as I said, this could be the marriage card. Some of you Cancers want to, get married and have that happy family, happy life. So Universe Spirit is saying, allow those things that are being torn away, torn down, allow them to end. And so that you can create the abundance and the stability that you want. Because you're in a time of justice. You're in a time of harvest. You're in a time of outcome. You see, the justice has these scales on its back. And this is calling for you to be fair. This is calling for you, Cancer, to be truthful, honest. As long as you do that, you're creating good karma. And then you can have to look forward to receiving that good karma back. But these scales of justice are always assessing, are always measuring, are always recording, how we move, what we do. So we want to make sure that we stay in an upstanding way, even during times where things are being taken away with this Tower card. Even in times where things are being torn down, where we maybe don't feel like it's fair. But don't worry, because the scales of justice are always working in your favor, especially if you got good karma, okay? So next you have, Cancer, you have in the middle of your reading the Six of Swords. I love this card. This Six of Swords speaks to it's time to travel, or it's time to move away. People, places, or things. So for some of you, you guys are going to be moving away from where you currently live, Cancers. Others of you are going to be leaving jobs. That's what this tearing down with the Tower card is. You could be leaving. They could be, I don't want to say you could be leaving. We'll just put it that way. For others of you, this could be anything in your life you're being called to move away from, anything that doesn't serve you. For others of you, it could be moving away from all of this negative self-talk and running these negative scenarios over in your mind. Universe Spirit is saying, don't do that. Don't allow yourself to worry and to use your mental energy just to worry and stress. Universe Spirit is saying, move away from that low energy. If you're going to use your mental energy, use your mental energies to strategize, to analyze the facts, come up with a plan and move forward towards that. Because that's what gets you out of, stagnant energy. And then Universe Spirit is saying with this 8 of Pentacles, Cancer, you need to be detailed. As these things are falling away, these situations with the Tower card are being torn down, whether it's relationships, jobs, homes, whatever it is. As they're being torn down to make way for your new world to be manifested, your new world to be created by you. Universe Spirit is saying, be detailed, be knowledgeable. Because this is the Student card. Be detailed, be knowledgeable. Could be when it comes to manifesting. Study how to manifest. Think on positive things. Study how you can build the life that you want. For some of you, this is just going back to school. This is just being detailed and diligent in the areas of school, which will bring you eventually stability if you hang in there, if you continue to grow, if you continue to move forward, if you're a student, okay? Because you will get a reward with this World card, because everything has a life cycle. And if you're a student, you're not going to be in school forever. If you continue to move forward, then you will eventually reach your goal. And that's what this World card speaks to. Attainment of a goal. Something is coming to an end and you're at the reward portion of the life cycle because you've completed something. All right. But manifest the world that you want. Use your power and creativity, Cancer, to build what you want and to manifest so that you can see what you want. But be neat, be detailed, be knowledgeable. Okay. As you move forward, don't just be purposeful. Don't just allow things to randomly come in your life. No, you get in the driver's seat and you dictate what your life is going to be. You dictate what it is you want to create. You dictate what it is that you want to see and how you want to live. And like I said, I can see you want stability. I can see you want harmony. I can see you want abundance. But you are responsible for making that happen, Cancer. And you can do it. You're powerful. You're a water sign. We are masters, Scorpios, Cancers, and Pisces. We're masters at creating. So that's what Universe Spirit is calling for you to do. And that's why you have the Tower card, which is tearing down those things that weren't built on a solid foundation, so that you can have the room, so that you can have the space to put those new things in. All right, Cancer. And like I said, with the Justice card, you got an outcome here. This Justice card speaks to a harvest, an outcome. There's something that's coming to an end. And we already saw that with the World card, because that's the end of a cycle. So Universe Spirit is just saying, make sure that you're fair. Make sure that you're balanced, Cancer, as you move forward. Because if you do, then you end the reading with the 4 of Pentacles. This card can be some call it the Smiser card. It can speak to being a little overly thrifty or too focused on money. But the energy I'm picking up in this reading, because it sits on the road with the Tower card, is make sure you're not holding too tightly those things in your life just because you had the Tower card, which came to tear some things down. Don't get in a position where you're rigid. That's what I want to say. You still need to be fluid, because things don't usually turn out how we expect them to when we have this energy of the Tower, because that's a sudden tearing down of anything that doesn't serve you. So be fluid, flow with universe, allow Universe Spirit, the intuition, wisdom, knowledge, truth, spiritual knowledge, and see, remember I said this was the student card, speaks to knowledge and detail. That's the energy I'm getting. Absolutely. Yes. You need to make sure you're being knowledgeable and detailed about and truthful in regards to what it is you want to create with this magician card, Cancer. Because if you are, then you can have whatever it is you want. Okay, so that's your energy. That's your reading, Cancer, for these next 2 weeks of September 2017, from mid-September through the end of September, guys. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I know that the messages that came through this reading resonated with some of you, and if you guys would like a private reading, please contact me at ScorpTarot, ScorpTarot @gmail.com, and I will respond back to you. Let me know what reading you want and what your sign is. All right, guys, thank you so much for viewing my video, Cancer. Enjoy the remainder of September. Namaste.